Welcome to another tutorial on MATLAB. In this tutorial series, we are looking into the concept related to basic MATLAB. In the previous tutorial, we have seen introduction to vector. In this particular tutorial, we will see how we can divide vectors into multiple segments, concepts related to the same. When coming to dividing the vector into multiple segments, then we do have basically two methods. We will discuss about both of them. What is the main application of dividing the vector into multiple segment is, suppose you have a tank system and you can see like there is some level of water that you can fill into this tank, and basically if you see, then the tank can be filled up to a maximum height, and minimum it will be 0. So every time when you are filling the tank, then suppose you want to know like how much the tank is getting filled up, and for example suppose the tank is of 15 liter. So if you want to divide the height of the tank into multiple segments based on how much liters that you are having inside the tank, the liquid or the water, then based on this you need to divide this entire length into multiple segments. So same way we can divide this entire height of the tank into multiple segments like 0 liter, 1 liter, 2 liter, 3 liter. And for that we can use a for loop, or we can manually divide it and mention. But suppose if you want to divide this entire height into multiple segments with automatically by using some built-in command in MATLAB, then in such case you can use a colon operator. So basically what colon operator does, it basically divides this entire length into multiple segments. So here the division is 1, so you can see it is starting from 0 ending at 15, and every segment is a difference of 1. So by default you will be getting a difference of 1. Suppose if you want to increase the, or if you want to change the difference, then you need to add one more argument, so that we will see in the MATLAB screen. But coming to the division of the vector that you are able to see here, so here by default the division is happening for every one division, and you are getting around 15 points in this particular line, and you can equally getting the spaces, like first is the 1, second is 2, and next is 3, and next is 4. So like that you will be getting the points. So let's see like in MATLAB how we can create this. So coming to the MATLAB screen, we need to create a variable which will have this. So it will be x in this case. And now suppose I want to create this vector, then my starting point is 0, then colon, then 15. So this is the way I will be dividing, like I will be having my starting point as 0 and ending point as 15. And by default you can see the division is happening based on one difference, like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, like this. But suppose if you want to divide it into multiple different length of segments, then in that case you can use same x equal to square bracket 0 colon, then 2. Suppose I want to have a difference of 2, and then 15. Then you will get the difference like this. So as 15 is an odd number, and because when you add 0 to 2, then you will get 2, and then 2 to 4, then 4 to 6. If you add, then definitely you will not get this 15 as the outcome. So because of that you are not getting the 15, but till 14 you are getting. And here you have two to three arguments that you are passing. So first is the starting point, and then you have this ending point at the end. So this is the ending point and this is the starting point, And in between, suppose if you want to have a interval that you want to specifically define, then in that case you can use this number. So whichever the number that you will give here, that will create that much difference, and you will be getting this sequence of array that you are getting in the variable. So here we are using the variable x. So we see in this colon operator how this things works, and how you can divide it into equal segments, and you create the divisions. And we also see in an application like where we can apply this. So basically, suppose if you want to measure something and it is having a starting point and ending point, then you divide it into those segments and then you will get it. So this is a default division. So suppose you don't want to divide it into 15 segments, you want to divide it into like 10 segments. Then in that case, we will be using another operation, which is basically called a linspace. So MATLAB also offers a linear spacing variable creation. So in this case, you will be getting the points like this. Suppose I want to divide this entire 0 to 15 into 10 segments. So in that case, I will be using a linspace where if you see, the first argument is the starting point, the second argument is the ending point, and the third argument is how many divisions you want. So if you come to the MATLAB screen, then in this, suppose if you want to create the same, so we will clear the screen. Then we will be creating the same variable. Maybe here we will be now using the linspace command. And linspace means linear spacing. And here I need to give the starting point, then I need to give the ending point, and then I need to give my how many divisions I want. So this entire segment will be present. Now you will be having the endpoint as 15 and beginning point as 0, but the divisions are done based on whatever the number of segments that you taken. Like here it is 10, so it will be divided into 10 segments. But suppose if you want to change this number to maybe 11 segments, so here you are getting this output from 0 to 15 again, but it is divided into 11 segments. As you can see, there is a change in the number. So what is the difference between a colon operator and a linspace? So here you can see, if I type one more variable, which is y, and same, I use maybe 0, comma, I need to use the interval. So I will be using colon, and then I will be having interval of suppose 2 like last time, and then I will be having the endpoint. So here you are able to see the the sequence is getting generated based on the addition that you are having. And so basically, if you see, for the linspace operation, you will get the starting point and ending point as fixed, and the entire segment will be divided into 10. But for colon operation, you will be getting it like starting point will be fixed, but ending point will be the target. It will not be fixed always. Like you can see here, it is coming as 14 because 15, like 14 plus 2, you will get 16, so it will not within the range. So that's why you are not getting 16. But this is the upper limit. It is not like fixed, but this is fixed, and basically this is the upper limit, and this is the addition operation that you do for individual segments. So like 0 plus 2, then 2 plus 2 equal to 4, again 4 plus 2 equal to 6, like this it will happen. So this is the difference between the linspace and the colon operation, and that is how you can divide one entire range of values into multiple segments. So it works for any starting and ending point. But suppose if you want to create something like this, suppose y equal to, you want to create 0 colon 2 colon then minus 2. So you can see you are not getting any number between 0 to -2 by adding 2. So basically what is basically here happening is if you are adding 0 then plus 2, because our interval is 2, then we are getting 2. We are going in a positive direction, so we are not going in a negative direction. So to get -2 you need to make 0 -2, then only you will be able to do this. So if I want to achieve that, then I need to type -2, then I will have 0 and -2. You can see, so 0 plus -2 equal to -2. So that is how you will get it. Again, for the linspace also, if you want to see this, so there should be what I mean to say, there should be a valid range of interval that you are choosing. Otherwise you will get empty arrays, and sometimes we get confused like why this is coming as empty. So this is the reason why you are getting it empty. Like the direction in which you are going should be a valid direction, then only you will be able to achieve the creation of the array. As here we are able to add like 0 plus 2, then we are increasing the number, but when we try to reach -2, it is not possible, because we are increasing the number, not decreasing the number. So the interval that you choose in between, right, is the most important thing over here. And if you see the linspace part, so suppose we create a new variable z and linspace. So now if we create linspace and I want to give them my initial point 0, and then 15 is my point, and then suppose if I -15, so suppose I want to have it in a decreased order, then if I want type 10, then I will get this number. So linspace has a advantage over the colon operation like this, where you are basically defining the starting point, ending point, and how many intervals you want. So this is independent of the direction, but the colon operation, you need to define a proper direction, otherwise you will not get a proper output like we seen. So in case you are liking the channel, please consider subscribing. In case you have any comment or query, please let us know in the comment section. We will be covering more topics on MATLAB basics in this series, mostly very fast as possible, so that you will get a clear picture on MATLAB basic scripting. In case you have any comment or query, please let us know in the comment section. We will be more than happy to clarify your doubts based on this M scripting series. Have a great day ahead. Thank you. Happy learning MATLAB.